Hello friends, Sleepy here. Got a package to share with you guys today. I made a trade with one of my good friends here on YouTube, Michael. He actually used to have a channel, Gamer Rens. I believe he actually has a new channel right now. I just can't think it off the top of my head, but really good dude. We've known each other for years. We've done several trades. We're also friends on Facebook, and we talk on there. Really good dude. I actually have had this package for several months now. I just never got around to filming the video, and I actually still need to get my part of the trade out to him. So I apologize, dude. It's taken me so long to get it out. Don't worry, I will get it out to you. And I'm trading him a bunch of extra Sega Genesis sports cartridges, loose ones that I have. Because anytime I go out game hunting to stores, thrift stores, whatever, if I find uh, Sega Genesis sports games that are in the case with the clamshells and everything, and they're in really good condition, I'm gonna buy them. I usually don't like to pay more than $1 for them, but you can usually find them, and then that gets me original cases extras, which I use for other games that I'll buy loose and print out my own cover art for. And so I want to have the authentic cases, so that's why I go with the Genesis ones. And so I had a whole bunch of these extra cartridges just laying around. Usually, I trade them into the game store. I just haven't done it. They've just been collecting dust, and he asked if I had anything like that, and I did. And he said he wanted them because he does Sega Genesis reproduction carts or homebrews or something with them. So I said, yeah, I'd give it to him. And then he said, hey, I'd send you a bunch of cool stuff for your collection with some surprise goodies. So a couple of things I knew about, but a lot of stuff I did not. And you can see this box is absolutely massive. A lot of cool stuff in here. So we'll get started. First up, I got this Tekken Hybrid art booklet, which is cool. I love art books and stuff, so this was really neat to get. There's a lot of great stuff in there from all the different characters, so really cool. Haven't had a time to actually sit through and look through it, but I definitely would like to. Definitely looks really cool, so that was neat. We got this little lamb from Harvest Moon, The Tale of Two Towns, so Harvest Moon 3D. Pretty cool. Not sure if this is a character, if it has a name or anything, or if it's just like an animal in the game, but pretty neat. I'm going to put that up there with my other collectibles, so that was cool. Also, this little bunny from the game Story of Seasons, which I had never heard of or played. Angora Rabbit. So, another little cool collectible, which I'll put on display. This is really sweet to get. I've always wanted to get one of these, but now I actually have this. I can actually play because I have a Famicom, but this is one of those NES cartridges that had the Famicom adapter, and I've always wanted to get one. I never got lucky, and he said he would give me one, so that was really cool. And now I've actually have a Famicom, so I can play them, but still cool to have this because I don't have to bust out the Famicom and have to turn my channel to like my TV to like channel 90, whatever. It's really tough. I have to like play it on my old TV because my new TV just doesn't work with it. So this is definitely cool because I can use this with the NES and play Famicom games on there. So that was a neat little gift. That's that. He gave me some of his cards for his cosplay and stuff he does, which is really cool. So thanks for those, dude. Appreciate that. Next up, we have, I think some of these are just empty cases. Yeah, this was just an empty 3DS case for Fire Emblem Fates Birthright, so I can buy a loose cart for this, which will be cheaper than buying complete, and I'll have that, so that was cool. He also sent me a bunch of extra Sega Genesis cases. So the empty cases, I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them here, which he knows like that I love these because I print out my own covers for games. And, it's a lot cheaper to buy them loose than complete. Genesis games have gotten expensive. So sometimes I can get them for a third of what they go for complete, and I can print my own cover art for it. And I'm not really particular about having these complete. I like my disc-based games complete, but with Genesis, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, like I don't care. They don't have to have the manuals. I'm fine with just the case and the game. And for cartridge systems, I'm even fine with just cart only. It's not a big deal. But it was cool to get all these extra Genesis cases. They definitely will go to use. So thanks for those, my friend. Let's see here. This is the empty case for Pikmin 3 for Wii U, which I actually have a digital version, so it's still nice to have. I might pick this up sometime. At least I got the case for it. Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD, another empty case, which I already have this, so I'll just save the case to use for future game. Gave me a case here for Super Mario Sunshine, which is nice because it's really good condition. I actually have a few copies of this, but one of mine is a little beat up and dirty, so this will definitely be replacing that one's case. I'll put the disc and manual from that into here, so that's really cool. Some empty DVD cases also here. PlayStation 2 ones, a Blockbuster one, another Blockbuster one. So, you know, I can always use these. You know, I buy a lot of games used, and a lot of times the cases are all jacked up or ripped up. So these cases always come in handy for that. Let's see. Here's an actual game here for the Sega Genesis, Bubsy, which I did not have. So very cool. Get that in one of the cases, and I'll print up a cover for that. Next up here is these Mario Platinum playing cards. But these are really cool. I'm not sure if these were from... Yep, they were from Club Nintendo from 2012. So that's really awesome. Really cool. Did not know that these existed. Love Club Nintendo stuff, so this will definitely go well in the collection. This is another item I want to put up there in my Mario collection because I've got a nice little thing of those going. So that was neat. Another game here, Matchbox Missions and Emergency Response, a 2-in-1 pack, brand new game for the Game Boy Advance. So, really cool. Definitely will just leave that sealed. Don't know where I'll put it. I might put it on display, or it may just have to go in storage for now, but that was a cool game to get. Next up we have Xenoblade Chronicles, and this is a little promotional booklet. I think you got this when you pre-ordered the game from GameStop, so really cool. Did not pre-order the game or anything like that, so of course I never got one of these, but now I have it in the collection, so definitely glad to have that there. Next up we have some disc-only games here. So we have, what is this? Yaiba, Ninja Gaiden Z soundtrack. So another soundtrack, which is cool. Add that to my soundtrack collection. A PlayStation 2 Namco Transmission version 3.2 demo disc. And the Witcher Wild Hunt soundtrack. So that's really cool. A couple more loose things there for the collection. Next up we got a poster here, and I don't remember what this poster was, so we'll open up and see. It's for Vault-Tec for Fallout. All the different perks and stuff. And I think this one was for Fallout 4, I believe, which is really cool. So a neat little poster. Love posters and stuff. Now we got here Final Fantasy. What is this one? Theater Rhythm. And I believe this one's actually in there. Yes, it is. It is in there complete. So really cool. Never played it before. It was like a little musical game. So this definitely will be a neat game to check out. Next up here for the Wii U is Rodea, the Sky Soldier, which I actually already have this. And this is the version that came with the Wii and Wii U version. So since I already have this, I'm going to flip the cover around and make that the Wii version. So really cool. Now I have two copies of this. I'm going to keep it so I can have cases for the Wii ones, and I'll put both the Wii U's into one. So really cool. Definitely still need to get into playing this game. I heard a lot of good things about it, so I'd like to check that out. Another game here is Victorious Boxers Revolution. Never heard of it. Got some really interesting looking anime style type dudes in it, so I definitely would like to try that out. And that one was also complete, so that's pretty cool. Another demo disc here, Winter 2002 Jam Pack. I don't believe I actually have this one, which, you know, he knows I love to collect demo discs and stuff, so this will definitely be a nice addition to the collection. And that one is also complete with a little booklet as well, so cool to get that. Have Tekken Hybrid Limited Edition, so this is a soundtrack that went along with that art book and stuff. And that one is complete with 2 discs. The case is a little broke, you can see that just fell, but it does have both discs. Those are nice, so I will get a replacement case for this one here in the future. And the final thing gave me was Rodea, the Sky Soldier from the Nintendo 3DS, and this comes complete with the game, which is in there, which is cool, and it comes with, I believe this is the soundtrack. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is the soundtrack for it. So really cool. Which, you know, I had the Wii U version, but I never had the 3DS version. So this is really cool to have. Thanks so much, Michael. I really, really appreciate it, man, for hooking me up with all of this great stuff. I do apologize that it's taken me so long to get your stuff out to you. Don't worry. I promise here, my next day off, I'm going to get that package mailed out to you. So be on the lookout for that, bro. Alright? Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care. Have a wonderful day. And Sleepy will see you guys next time.